Hello everyone and welcome to the Captain's Video Blog. We are Wednesday, June the 29th, 2016. Actually we're Thursday morning, the last day of June. It's almost 2 a.m. and why am I recording that before NXT? Well, because I kind of want to go to sleep early for once, even though I slept, all through the day. I basically slept during the beginning of the afternoon. I slept until 11 p.m. Because I actually was waiting for. At one point I saw that it was like 7 or 8 a.m. and was like, well, I'm gonna wait until it's 10 to see if I would get my answer. I don't remember last year what time in the day I got my answer, but I imagined it would be by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. nothing. Then I thought maybe it's not 10 a.m. Maybe it's in the afternoon. So when I woke up from my nap during the afternoon, I checked and still nothing. I checked every single fucking email account that I have throughout the day, and I even checked at like at midnight to see if eventually there would be a mail, maybe from one of my professors who would say, yeah, we have had your documents, and well, we guess that you can't really repeat the year, but I've had nothing. So I'm gonna wait until I don't know how long I'm gonna wait, but I kind of need to know. Like, I'm afraid that my one of my documents got lost in the shuffle, or maybe that it flew away because I was not holding to it just how I should have. Maybe it has fallen somewhere in the house, and I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I'm gonna write a mail to my professor, the one who, I would have thought that if he hadn't had my documents, given how much we talked about, me repeating the year, I figured that he would tell me, yeah, we haven't had your documents, we haven't seen anything coming from you, and it's strange. And it's strange that he didn't tell me that because, um, well, he was the one who was supervising, the master in the degree in the place where I'm officially a student. So when you don't get a mail telling you after weeks and weeks of, yeah, we're gonna have to repeat the year and you're gonna have to fill out these papers and all that. If you don't get a mail telling you, no, actually, we haven't had anything coming from you, and on the day where most people have had their answer, you're like, well, this is not good. And this is doubly not good because if my documents didn't go through, it means that I need to go to another university, and there I have to do my whole year all over again, which means that my internship, I would have to tell them to tell the place where I was supposed to start my internship in May, then first in April, then in May, then in September. That maybe it's gonna have to wait until January or February. I'm gonna have to tell them, I if it's necessary, I will go there and I will tell them, well, there's been this thing that happened. So you tell me that it's not part of your budget. Well then, you're in luck because I have to repeat my whole fucking year. Obviously, not saying fucking because that's a little bit uncouth. Uncouth. I don't know. That's not cool. Um, so I have to repeat my whole year, and therefore you have time to take it into account in your budget for next year, and therefore we can do the whole thing, you know, the 6 months and all. Alright, what's going on with the bread? It was okay. What the fuck is going on? Alright, well, this is not better. I'm working my way with the bread. I don't even know what's on the card for tonight's episode of NXT. Alright, what the fuck? Like that, maybe? I mean, maybe it sticks out too much? No, that's okay. I had to put it in diagonal, which is kind of strange because when I took out this little motherfucker, I didn't. I mean, it was already in a line. So yeah, I'm gonna tell them. Yeah, well, you can put it into your budget because either me or the school lost one of my documents, and they couldn't tell me. You know, that's really strange because when I last year I what is it? Last year I had this procedure for my university to to re-enroll to be a candidate to re-enroll for the second year, and they had this policy where if you gave the documents but not all, they would tell you if you missed some and what you missed, which is very very cool. In this school that I'm here, they just send you a mail telling you that well, there's not everything, and I thought that since I gave my papers last week, I thought that they would send me another mail telling me there's everything or there's still like stuff. But interestingly enough, I didn't get anything. I assumed that I didn't get that mail because I gave it 2 days before the start of the jury, before the jury came together, and that therefore 2 days after, it would be too late to send me a mail telling me, yeah, there's not everything. Obviously, I could have sent mails to ask if anything was lacking, but I was, convinced that the only things that were lacking were my cover letter and well, my results for the first semester. So yeah, I mean, we'll see how that's going. Send them out to my professor and we'll tell him, yeah, well, what the fuck? I mean, I will wait until, tomorrow, I guess in the afternoon, because, different universities mean different ways to enroll, mean maybe different days where you get your answer. I mean, last year I got the mail telling me that I was accepted at that school 1 week after the last day to say that no, I don't want to go there. Telling me that I was taken for my enrollment. I was like, well, that's a strange thing. We don't have to wait until September to enroll. That's not cool. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect. The only thing I know is that, well, as of today, I'm gonna have to look for another university. And I mean, I have a profile that's good enough for me not to get rejected. But the problem is that I have got to start all over again, and well, that's a problem because I think I cannot apply for a new internship. Maybe I can because I'm changing. I'm switching universities. I don't really know. I'll see about that, I guess. because by the time the procedure to ask for a scholarship, that easy money because I'm poor, basically. Uh, when the final day came, I was still hoping that I would be able to start my internship. So I didn't think of asking them, yeah, if I have to repeat, what's the deal? But yeah, what what can I say? It's a very stressful situation, and I cannot basically vent in another way than saying, "Ah, fuck, I'm fucked." Maybe, probably, it's highly possible that I'm utterly fucked. Uh, because usually I would take those by screaming, I guess, but I cannot scream because it's 2 a.m. and also because everyone is at home. So even if it was the middle of the afternoon, I would be like muttering under my breath. Like this morning, I had been able to record a few things for the asyncs Luco, and I was like, no, that's not good. I want to do the middle part, where the dude speaks in Japanese really fast. I'm not sure that I will be able to. But basically, I fucked up my voice for the day because I also wanted to sing a Bloody Stream for the karaoke thread, and well, I mean, I sounded like a prepubescent old man because I had no voice, but I was definitely too high pitched, I guess, as if my balls didn't drop. So that would be kind of awkward. Everyone, well, two people were kind of hyped about that, and I would have felt guilty of, you know, um, letting them down. So I will wait until the next karaoke thread, 2 weeks from today. Well, 2 weeks from Saturday. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Tomorrow I will talk about NXT and maybe about my re-enrollment.